Job chapter 4. You can screenshot that so you can read along. The Eliphaz, the Temanite, answered and said, if one tries a word with you, would you become impatient? But who is able to withhold himself from speaking? See, you have instructed many, and you have made weak hands strong. Your words have raised up him who was stumbling, and you have strengthened the weak knees. But now it has come to you, and you are impatient. It strikes you, and you are troubled. Is not your reverence your trust? The integrity of ways your expectancy? Remember, please, who being innocent has ever perished, and when have you, and where have the straight ones ever been cut off? According to what I have seen, those who plow wickedness and sow suffering reap the same. Through the breath of Elohim, it's Eloah, they perish, and through the wind of his nostrils they are consumed. The roaring of the lion and the voice of the fierce lion, but the teeth of the young lions shall be broken. An old lion perishes for lack of prey, and that's Prey. And the cubs of the lioness are scattered. And unto me a word was secretly brought, and my ear received a little of it, amid thoughts from visions of the night, when deep sleep falls on men. Fear came upon me, and trembling caused my bones to shake greatly. Then a spirit passed before my face. The hair on my body stood up. So he's talking about a dream that he had that brought him fear instead of peace. So it was definitely not of God, right? Because God always comes in peace. It stood still, but I could not discern its appearance. A form was before my eyes. Silence then. A voice I heard. Is mortal man more righteous than Eloah? Is man more clean than his maker? Look, he puts on trust in his servants, and he charges his messengers with straying. How much more those who dwell in houses of clay, those foundations whose foundation is in the dust, who are crushed like a moth. From morning till evening they are beaten down, they perish forever, with no one regarding. Are not the cords of their tents pulled up? They die without wisdom. This is speaking of the cords being pulled up the tent, the body, and then when it says the living clay, that's talking about us, our dirt bodies. And then to reiterate, this vision that the guy got was not of God, because it did not bring him peace. But it did make a statement that was interesting. Is mortal man more righteous than Elohim? Of course, they spell it different here in Job. Is man more clean than his maker? Look, he puts no trust in his servants, and he charges his messengers with straying. I think he puts a lot of trust in us. So I think that's a false statement. Again, there was a little bit of truth there, that we are no more righteous than Elohim, our maker. But this next phrase, he puts no trust in his servants. That's furthest from the truth, because he's putting how this tribulation, this year goes, he's putting it in our hands, in our prayers. So it can be a great tribulation if we do not pray. It could be very scary and upsetting, or it could be small little fires put out everywhere and nothing really, really major. If we stay in prayer and supplication before God, Yahweh, because he has said many, many times that it is in your hands. Okay? God bless you. See you later.